everybody, and welcome to Navigate the Arts. This is a new segment designed especially for people who are interested in some part of the arts but don't quite know where to start. And today I have a very special guest, Corey Blake. He is the Comics Observer. He is a comic book pundit, advocate, and educator, and also today started contributing to comic book resources Robot 6.
Hi.
Hi. Can you tell us a little bit about the Comics Observer?
Yes, the Comics Observer. You can find it at comicsobserver.com. It's a web magazine that updates Wednesdays and Fridays, and I have a variety of contributors that do columns on different aspects of the industry from their perspective. So I have Scott Shaw, who is a 40-year cartoonist, veteran of the industry, and he provides a monthly column on how he sees the industry. I've got Miguel Sima, who's a director of Dig Comics, a documentary and comics advocacy movement that he started up, and he has his own perspective. And I've also got a few fans that are talking about how they got into comics and why they love them.
Great. And Scott Shaw also drew your portrait.
That's right.
That's comic, right. Which I hopefully will see today. I asked Corey to bring us 4 top tips for Comic-Con if you are a beginner. So in case you're driving into San Diego right now and you're getting a little scared at the crowds, Corey's here to help. So Corey, what is tip number 1 for navigating Comic-Con?
Tip number 1 is treat your body right. Bring plenty of water and food, and wear the right shoes. Food, there are vendors on the convention floor. The food quality is a little and the price is a little much. So you're not supposed to bring food into the convention center, but I won't tell if you don't. Really, no, I won't tell.
You heard it here first, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah, it's our secret. So I would recommend that. For shoes, the convention floor is made of concrete, so it's not easy to walk on for long amounts of time. So I would highly recommend some sort of comfortable footwear, regardless of whatever costume for you cosplayers out there. Still protect your feet.
Even if you're a hobbit, you shouldn't be barefoot. Definitely bring enough water for the trip. And 11sies. So that was number 1. What is number 2?
Number 2 is plan your day, but be prepared to improvise.
Oh, so those people I've seen that have spreadsheets that have every single minute planned out. How's their Comic-Con going to go?
They're going to be really frustrated and leave very angry, probably. There's lots to do. There's more than you can ever hope to see. I mean, there's no way you can see everything. So Comic-Con has an app that you can download to your phone or to whatever mobile device. And you can see everything that's scheduled for panels, and also you can see maps of the convention floor and also where the panels are happening. So you can customize a schedule on the app to what you want to do and what you want to make.
So that customization that tells me where Nathan Fillion is at all times. How's that coming?
They haven't worked that out yet. They're still the developers are working night and day. Yeah, they're trying.
All right.
Maybe next year.
Okay, and then I can look at space.
It's creepy. I don't think an app can help with that.
Fine. And number 3.
Number 3 is check out some comics. The first word in Comic-Con is comic.
Oh, she's smart.
Yes, I can read. So check out some new comics. There's Artist Alley that I highly recommend that has all sorts of artists of different styles and genres. And just walk up and down those tables and check out something. You're going to find something that you like. A lot of the Hollywood movies and TVs that are at Comic-Con are there because they have something in common with comics that have probably already been doing it for years. So you're bound to find something that you never knew existed that you love just as much or maybe more than why you're at Comic-Con.
Great. So that was number 3. And what is your 4th top tip for a Comic-Con beginner?
4 is get out of the convention center at some point. It's really crowded and crammed in there. It's a great time, but as the Comic-Con has grown, stuff has spilled out into downtown San Diego, into the Gaslamp district there, and there's lots of stuff to discover. So there's stuff that Comic-Con is doing outside of the convention center, and there's stuff that has just sprung up that's not officially tied to Comic-Con, but is within the spirit of Comic-Con. So there's art galleries all over that area of San Diego. There's restaurants, there's stores, and nearly all of them do some sort of themed sale or event. There's also parades. There's zombies and superhero parades and all sorts of very unique stuff. So you should definitely check out downtown San Diego.
I want a zombie parade. That sounds awesome.
There's at least 2 that I know of happening.
Great. So comfortable shoes, food, and water. Number 2 is be flexible and ready for plan B. Otherwise, you'll be a very angry convention goer. 3 is go to Artist Alley. And then 4, get out of the convention center a little bit. Get some air. I think that also goes along with number 1.
It's true.
Well, thank you very much, Corey. I hope that everybody here learns something about Comic-Con and how you could possibly navigate it, whether this is your first year or you might try to go next year when they have that special app. And I want to thank Corey Blake. You can find him at Comics Observer on Twitter or comicsobserver.com, and all those links are also underneath. So thanks again for joining us on our first segment of Navigate the Arts. And if there's something that you want to learn more about, please do comment below. And if you liked this and want to see more of Corey, then like it. Thanks again, and I'll see you for the next segment of Navigate the Arts.